subfloor is complete, framing of exterior walls begins, and a dangerous predator reminds us that we're building in lion country. In this episode, our contractor Joel and his crew begin framing exterior walls on our 2,000 square foot custom home with an oversized attached garage. And a mountain lion crosses our driveway, putting us on high alert for the safety of our small children and dog. We are Hidden Creek Family Ranch, a 3-generational family teaming up to build our homestead from scratch in North Idaho. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Jamie, and I want to say a special hello and thank you to all of our new subscribers. This build is really starting to ramp up, and we're about to take things vertical. So thank you so much for joining us as we take this project to the next level. My husband David and I lived in Southern California for about 50 years. Yes, I just said that, about 50 years. And last year we took a huge leap of faith after about 7 years of planning, and we quit our jobs, we sold our house, and we uprooted our children out of their school, uprooted our entire lives, and we moved to North Idaho to build a family compound style homestead alongside my dad and his wife Carol on about 20 acres of land. We have made a lot of foundational progress in a short amount of time. If you watch our previous episodes, you can see everything that we've done up to this point. And now our builder, Joel, and his crew are beginning to frame and erect our exterior walls. At the same time, our well is getting repaired because we just had a huge lightning and thunderstorm with a lightning strike right here on our property that fried our well pump and left us without pumping water. We've been hand pumping it since then. So that's getting taken care of. And as if that weren't enough excitement for us, we just had a mountain lion encounter right here on our property, walked right in front of us. And I know what they say, if you didn't get it on film, it didn't happen. Well, I got it on film. So if you want to see it, you have to stick with us to the end of this episode and see how we handled it. At this time, we're going to get back up to that build because these guys are framing these walls and they are going up today. The first wall is up. This is the far back corner of our house, and this area is going to be the master bathroom. As you can see, our builders believe in the tried and true method of kicking the walls into place and temporarily nailing in some kickers to brace the walls in place. The girls' exterior bedroom walls are now up. It is hard to believe that we will have teenagers in this house soon. The guys always take the time to make sure that this job is done right, and that includes sweeping away all of the debris and applying a non-permeable foam between the walls and the subfloor to ensure that moisture doesn't collect in that gap. Look at that.
Yeah.
They're building our house.
It's crazy. I'm crying.
Is that why you got your glasses on? Me too. Building our house. This is so exciting.
Ow. God. Ow. Just kidding.
Okay. Yeah, kid. They're doing such a good job. Seriously. I'm really impressed. All right, I'm gonna get back up in there. Let's film this. The guys just lifted the walls for our master bedroom and walk-in closet. These spaces are far bigger than we actually need them to be, so we'll probably integrate some type of office into this space as well. Window and door headers are now going in, and it appears that Steve drew the short straw on this job. The truth is that regardless of who is doing what, the quality of work is always to the highest standard. And I haven't seen a lot in the world of construction, but I do know high quality workmanship when I see it. It's another really hot day. We're in the mid-90s. Fortunately, the guys have a decent breeze, keeping the air moving. Framing is going quickly and smoothly. Right now, the guys are working on the 9-foot exterior walls for the back of the house, along with the headers for the bedroom windows and back door. And soon, they'll be moving on to the 11-foot walls at the front of the house for the open concept living room and kitchen. And if it's not obvious to you yet, watching this house being built right before my eyes with my children by my side, it's a dream come true. The exterior walls of the house are all 2x6, framed 16 inches on center, and the door and window headers are 6x12-inch beams. Every surface, vertical and horizontal, is perfectly leveled to ensure accuracy throughout the entire build. Once the exterior walls of the house are framed, the guys will apply 2 rows of treated plywood sheathing to stiffen up and secure the frame of the house before moving on to the exterior walls of the garage. And those walls will stand an additional 5 feet taller than these for an overall height of 16 feet. Definitely stick around for that video coming up next. It's amazing to me how big this house is beginning to look. At 2,039 square feet, it'll be the biggest house I've ever lived in. And what's truly surreal is that if all goes as planned, this will be the last house I ever live in. You are witnessing our lifelong dream coming true. Building our forever home on beautiful land that we own out in the wilderness, where we'll soon grow and raise our own food and enjoy a more simple and fulfilling life of self-sufficiency and community contribution. And we're doing all of this for them. Our children are our legacy. So we're pursuing our dream of building a family homestead so that they always have a beautiful and safe place to live a productive and purposeful life, a place to start their own families if they choose, and a place that they can always call home. This is their one and only childhood, so we're doing everything we can to not miss it. We considered attempting to build this house ourselves, like so many others are doing and have done before, but with absolutely no experience in construction and relatively severe and chronic back injuries, and a desire to be present and self-educate our children, we chose to have a professional build this house for us. And now that we've come this far, we're absolutely confident that we made the right choice. We are doing our best to prepare ourselves and our children for a very unknown future. With so much that is unforeseen, we can at least feel confident that we'll have a house that was built to last decades and endure the most severe weather this region can experience, free and abundant water, and soon, healthy food that we raise and grow ourselves. Sometimes it all sounds like a dream, and the reality is that it comes at a cost. For now, David is traveling internationally for work because it provides consistent and reliable income. And the other reality is that none of us know what the future brings. Our self-sufficiency, security, and safety is always on our minds. So when any type of danger or threat presents itself, we're ready for it. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. You find something?
I'm glad your heart rate's down.
I know it's getting dark, probably too dark to be outside filming, but just wanted to share with you guys because we've been a bit preoccupied. Haven't really been on top of it in terms of filming, but we had a mountain lion. I was inside the house, inside the mobile home here, and I just happened to glance outside the window, and lo and behold, a mountain lion is just walking right here, just right in front of our house, right in between where the girls play out here at their play set and the mobile home. And so I immediately ran for my phone. By that time, it had gone around the house over this way and was working its way toward the backside. And when I finally picked up my phone and hit record, I accidentally stopped recording, so I kind of missed it. Started recording again and captured this. We know they're out here, but to see it walk right across my driveway in front of our cars, right in between the kids' play set.
Don't go drama.
But it's very dramatic.
Yes.
It's very exciting.
They're never going to get to swing on their swing set ever again.
Cougar, lion, puma. What are you doing? You flying your drone?
No, because he's long gone after I shot a 45 round in his direction.
Yeah, you gotta let him know he's not welcome here. Last night, that was pretty crazy. We had a mountain lion on our property. It walked right in front of our house just minutes after we were outside. I didn't really record a whole lot because we were just being present in the moment and trying to stay calm for our girls. And basically just like figuring out how we're gonna handle this situation. We know that there are mountain lions here. Cougars, pumas, whatever you're gonna call them. These are big, dangerous cats. And no, they don't hunt people. They don't specifically hunt small children. However, I don't exactly feel safe just letting my kids play outside unattended, or the dog. As it is, we don't let Ranger just run around off on his own anymore. If you watched our previous episode, he got into a lot of trouble for that. So, we just have to be smart around here. And especially now that we saw this thing walk right in front of us. Yes, there was a glass window in between us, but still, that is the closest I've ever been to a wild cougar. Closest I hope to ever be. Are we prepared for it? yes, we are. We are prepared because we've had this on our mind for a long time. So we know that this is a possibility. We know that there are bear here. There's packs of coyotes roaming around at night. We hear them. And so, yeah, we live in the wilderness, and so we are prepared to live in the wilderness. David and I both have training in firearm safety. In fact, David used to teach range safety, firearms proficiency in pistols, rifles, and shotguns, as well as tactical combat casualty care at ITTS, which is International Tactical Training Seminars. It's a privately owned outdoor shooting range in Los Angeles County. And we just can't recommend ITTS highly enough. Scotty Reeds and his wife Brett and Jordan, their son, and all the men and women who work out there and support ITTS. I know that David really misses working with you all. If you're in the LA area and you are interested in firearms training, then please click the link that I'm going to put in the description below and check out ITTS. As a bonus, if you're interested in getting to know David a little bit more, since he's hardly ever here with me on camera because he's traveling so much for work right now, go to the podcast with Deadly Force. This is the owner of ITTS. It's his podcast, and David is a guest interview on episode 6. So it's a pretty good interview, and you'll definitely get to know my husband David quite a bit better. I'll put the link in the description below for you as well. So yes, we do believe in and support and encourage responsible application of constitutional rights. And yes, we are prepared, and we do feel confident to protect ourselves and our family out here in the wilderness. Building a homestead from scratch out in the wilderness amongst potentially dangerous wildlife may seem crazy, but it's our kind of crazy. And it's no comparison to the crazy we experienced when we lived in Southern California. Our quiet and beautiful little piece of wilderness is exactly where we want to be. This week, our builder framed the exterior walls of our house, taking this project to a 3-dimensional level and giving us the ability to physically be inside the space that will soon be our home. And as we stand here now, looking out over our meadow from what will soon be our front door, I'm filled with gratitude that David and I didn't wait for a door of opportunity to open in front of us, but instead, we designed that door of opportunity ourselves.